Jah Power. Now, I always say, what were black people doing before slavery? Before the advent of Christianity and the missionaries and shit. You know, what were we doing? And you look back into black history, you see we were kings, we were gods, we were, you know, persona non grata, nigga. We number one at that point in time. And black was worshipped. So let's see. And like I said, all these people, you know, this came up on my Facebook. I shared it because the shit was hot. A lot of the artifacts are from our ancestors, okay? They from our ancestors. And you see how they copy. That down there at the bottom, the big gold one, you see I got it. I got a replica. I showed y'all that. Okay? Artifacts from the Bible and Quran. See? And all other damn traditions too. It ain't just that. It ain't just that. So you see the faces of the great African. You can see the African in the faces, and the History Channel and uh, Discovery Channel and all these little goofy channels on YouTube realize that we see the African in these images without a doubt. Just like King Tut, we see that that's a little African boy. We see the African in his face. So ain't no fooling us no more, okay? Then you see the Nile. Black people, when they put on the Nile Valley clothing, we the only ones look right with it on. Period. Okay? Ever wonder why there are no characters from the Bible, Torah, Quran? It's because museums only display facts, not fictitious fantasy characters. Okay? Why they don't got no bunch of artifacts in the museum? From Moses, Abraham, Jesus, and all these goofy niggas and shit. Why they don't got those artifacts in there? If that shit was so prominent and that shit was greater than the African, why they don't got no artifacts of what y'all talk about? If it was real, that's how you know it's fake, because there's no artifacts of the shit. There's nothing that says that shit is real. Okay, you need to get that shit through your head. If you notice, they only show your ass illustrations, cartoons of it. Then you go to Africa, you see the real. And then they turn around and say, thou shalt not steal. Well, motherfucker, you stealing off the walls of the ancestors. You stealing off, and black people so goddamn stupid, they think the goddamn drawing, the illustration is real, and the shit on the wall is fake. That's how stupid these niggas is. And you see they change the fucking images to a white man, nigga, and they in Africa. Fuck wrong with niggas? Then you look here, the rod and staff that thou comfort me. And then you see Ptah and them holding the rod and the staff, and then they come over here and play. And niggas think that shit real. Fake ass niggas. And then you look here, you see the African man with the ram on his shoulders. And then you see the fake ass illustration, Jesus with the ram on his shoulder. They just took the information off the wall, man. And drew it out and said, what that shit say? Do not worship the gods of your father on the other side of the flood in Egypt worship me, the white man, okay? That's facts. That's in the Bible, period. Then you look right here. You see the Isis and the Aset and the great godson Horus, and then you see the carbon copy. Why they never have no real artifacts about what they talking about? Osiris, baby Osiris, Horus, and Isis, Aset. This is a real artifact. They only can show you a drawing of what they talking about. That's how you know they stole it. Again, do you see Jesus in this same position with the holding the ram on his neck and shit? You see that same shit. And so then we go here. All society does its copy of African history. Then they turn around and act like they superior to black people. Motherfucker. Look at all that shit they been stealing. Look at that shit. The Ovilus down there, the Horus, the pyramid, the stat. Man, they done stole African religion. Then they turn around and then look down on your black ass. And I said that shit one time too. I said, these motherfuckers be, talk shit about black people in the West and then try to act like they the goddamn ancient Africans. Stupid ass. Look at the goddamn Pope with his guy. What you been doing with that hand? Then he throwing up the lion paw too. No, he a Freemason. The Freemasons got the lion paw from the ancient African. Then you look at the Benin sculpture, the Oba from Benin with the hat that he done stole. Again, right here, same thing. The brother from Kemet with the crown of the South on his head. Again, same thing. Look at the goddamn Freemasons copying goddamn ancient Egypt, nigga. And you think this shit real, running around here chasing the goddamn money. That shit got the African pyramid on it. Got all the dead, dumbass Europeans with fake ass wigs, like trying to look like the pharaohs. Got the Horus on it. Got the goddamn, staff for the goddamn pharaohs. And y'all niggas want to be them. So you niggas is some goddamn goofies at the end of the day. Period. You worshiping the goddamn remix when you got the real shit at home in Africa, motherfucker. Look at that shit. Look how they done copy and stole all that shit. When you don't know your history, anyone can make a fool of you, nigga. Anybody can make a fool of your goofy ass. Look at that shit. You just go right on back down. And then, I mean, you so goddamn stupid. You think the remix is the real shit and the real shit is fake. And we can show you, pull some shit about the ground from goddamn 5,000, 8,000 goddamn years ago and say, look, man, goddamn it, you don't understand that the manifest destiny and shit was to go find all of retrieve all of the relics that look like they belong to Christianity, really, before they can destroy it and recreate those artifacts in European imagery. That's why the noses on the pharaohs and shit on the artifacts be broken. And I'm working on that, but I want to do a whole live lecture on that. And I'm working on that lecture extensively. Every day I'm doing a little bit at a time, working on it. But that's why you see that, okay? So, you come back to here, what were we doing before slavery and the advent of Christianity and the coming of the missionaries? Okay? And in Africa, man, it's over 400 slave ports, man, where they jumping off and shit. So what they done, they took down, the empire of black people and made them people that had their own empire the richest people ever, turned them into poor people and made them work for them. Made them work for them. Okay? So what were we doing before slavery and the advent of Christianity and the missionaries? Okay, family. Jah Power. See y'all in a minute.